Hey y'all, we're still making monsters. This is number 3, the video number 3. I'm gonna start to add some details to the face, like a mouth and maybe some like bags under the eyes, maybe some horns, things like that. So I'm gonna start to really get some detail on here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mouth. There's a couple different ways that I make mouths. One of the ways that I make mouths is using the pen tool or the pencil tool. The pencil tool is easier to use. The pen tool is a little bit more complicated. So I'll just use the pencil tool because it's so easy. You can make whatever shape you want or whatever line style you want with the pencil tool. I guess the idea would be then to put like some red in there because it's going to be, oops, no fill, but to change the stroke color to say like a red or a pink color. I'm going to make the stroke have a heavier weight. So I increase the weight to say 24, let's say. The one thing that I don't like about using the pencil tool right off the bat is that the end of the line kind of gets cut off like this. To change that, I go to the stroke panel, and instead of having a butt cap, I use a round cap. So that you can see the end of my stroke got rounded out there at the end. That's a quick and easy way to do that. Then I want to have like a black line. So this is going to be like the lips, and inside the lips I want to have like a black line. So I'm going to actually copy and paste, but instead of using Control V, I'm going to use Control F because that's going to paste another line directly on top of. So a duplicate line that is directly on top of the original. And then all I have to do is decrease the thickness of this particular line and make it black. And now we have a black line on top of a pink line that's going to create the illusion of a mouth. If you wanted to make teeth, of course you could make teeth using, say, if you wanted them to be like sort of chiclet, like rounded rectangles, you could do that. If you wanted them to be sharp teeth, you could do that too. So either using the polygon tool or the star tool. I'll use the polygon tool just because we haven't used it yet. And as I'm stretching out a polygon, I'll hit down, down, down on the cursor on your keyboard. I'll hit the down arrow until it only has 3 sides, and that's a triangle. And I'm going to make this have no stroke. I'm going to make it a white triangle. If you want to make the teeth green or whatever, you can, whatever you want to do. I'm going to change the size of this tooth, and I'm going to angle it so that it's one edge is going to be hidden by the black line that we have, and it's on top of everything right now, so I just have to send it back one step so that it goes behind, so it kind of looks like it's coming out of the mouth. And then of course I can just copy paste paste and make a bunch of teeth and just rotate them and put them where I want to put them. Okay, so now my monster has some teeth. So easy to copy and paste shapes like that and just work with that. The next thing that I want to do is I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use the pen tool. We haven't used it yet. And I'm going to make some little like bags underneath the eyes. I can make a line with the pen tool just by clicking and clicking again. It's sort of like a connect the dots. That would be a straight line. I'm going to undo, and instead of clicking just once, I'm going to click and drag. And then I come over here and I click and drag, and that clicking and dragging is what helps you produce these things called Bezier handlebars, which allow you to make lines that are curved. And I want to steal, let's see if I can do this. I want to steal the color that I used for the outline. This sort of color, I'm going to use that again for these bags under the eyes. And I don't like how, again, this is like a line that has that, what do we call them? Butt caps. So instead of using butt caps, instead of using rounded caps, I'm actually going to adjust the style of the line by selecting it and going to the top where it says uniform and then choosing width profile number 1. That allows for a tapered sort of finish to the lines. And once I have one, I can just copy and paste if I need to rotate those a little bit. And I'm going to move them right up against the eyeballs to kind of give it the illusion, kind of like eyelids, kind of like bags underneath the eyes. Cool. So there's some nice little 3D effects underneath the eyes. I think that's it for now. I think the next tutorial I'll talk about adding some horns and some arms, maybe some tentacles, but nice mouth and some little bags underneath the eyes. Nice little touches to this illustration so far. Thanks for watching.